360 family, it's 360 Live. Welcome to another beautiful day over here in Mumbai. As you guys know, for those of you who follow me on social media platforms, this is the backdrop of Mumbai right here. I wish I could show you more, but my laptop is balancing on a dustbin. Because I wanted to show you guys the background and thought that is, well, not thought, that is the only option I had. I didn't bring my tripod, I didn't bring gadgets. But it's great to connect with you all. Before I start, post your questions down below. As per usual, guys, I'm going to cover a lot of exciting things in the show. So stay tuned and look at that piece of artwork. Once again, my team has been busy and RCB is in the final. Fantastically, not fantastically, I am incredibly excited. Fantastic performance. Obviously, got rid of Punjab Kings there in a very short period of time. Great performance. We'll cover that. We'll always also cover Mumbai and GT from last night and many other things. So stay tuned, guys. Quickly, I've been in India for the last few days. It's been very, very busy. Been running around quite a bit. There on the right, I am doing a photo shoot with Supply 6. That's a nutrition company. They do protein shakes, some salts, minerals. And there's also the 360 mix that you can get that I've been promoting for a while. I use it myself. I've been using it for the last 9 months. It improves gut health, gives you energy, does all sorts of incredible things. I literally take it on a daily basis, and I absolutely love it. So go check it out. But anyway, keep an eye out for this ad that's coming out. It will be on all social media platforms. It was so funny as we had a little red devil there. Made me think of Man United's season, actually, as United's had a terrible season, and I'll just get poking this guy saying, you need to be better, man. Come on. So that is Supply 6. This very morning, this beautiful Saturday morning, the 31st of May, I went to visit the wheelchair team. This was at Islam Gymkhana Cricket Field in Mumbai. Fantastic morning I had. These guys are incredibly skilled. They taught me a lesson or two. I also made contact with a few balls. I actually batted all right, I think. I'll wait to hear from the captain here if there's a spot for me in the wheelchair team. What a fun game that is. And the message behind it all was that they actually gave me. They came there and said, "Sir, we admire you." And I'm like, "Sirs, I admire you." Because life knocked them down at a certain stage in life and they decided to get up. And that's what I love about these boys. And they can play. Nothing's going to stop them. They love cricket and they will play it for the rest of their lives until their wheels get flat. I don't know. Even then they won't stop because they were diving at catches. The one guy literally took a dive out of his wheelchair to take a one-handed catch. Incredible attitude towards life, and I walked away there an inspired man. Really, really special. Then I formed part of Project Mumbai. For those of you who don't know what Project Mumbai is, it's a wonderful organization making the environment, not only environment, mental health, so many different areas this organization covers. And I was very lucky to get associated with them. Last year, if you remember, I went to pick up some plastic waste on the beaches of Mumbai. There's the final product, people, plastic bats. We recycled that and turned that into 360 plastic bats, handed it out at a school this morning. We also sat down in groups and we made bags out of newspaper. I learned some crazy tricks in the last few days. What a great privilege to be over here in India. But keep an eye out for these plastic bats. It's not the end of the road. And follow Project Mumbai. They're on all social platforms. And please volunteer, join them. They are moving, they're alive, and they're full of energy. So please, if you're in Mumbai, in the area, please join them to help make Mumbai cleaner, better, and more perfect than ever. It's already a great city. And that's been some of the stuff I've been getting up to. Obviously, also joining Geo Cinema. There I am in the studios of Geo Cinema, doing a bit of commentating. By the looks of it, I'm not so sure if I'm doing my job or doing a good job at least, but having fun, that is for sure. Alongside some of the greats of the game that join me there We're a great team of people, and I absolutely love working there. Guys, let's quickly talk about the cricketing side of things. Royal Challengers Bangalore. Woo! They are in the finals. Let's have a look at their finals in the past. Not so sweet, but there's not only bitter here because there's a new final, and the result hasn't been, it's not out yet, at least. There's 2009, only losing by 6 runs then, close game. 2011, got blown away a little bit there by CSK. I was there that day, but we played really good cricket in that tournament. CSK batted first. It was hot, and we just got blown out of the water. I think Murali Vijay scored 100, if I remember correctly. Michael Hussey also very aggressive up front. And I think at the end of that 6 overs, we looked at each other and went like, what just happened? Very similar to GT last night. So well done to CSK in 2011. 2016 was the one that slipped away, right? At the end, we were so in control. At the end of that bowling innings, some free hits, some drop catches, and instead of 180, they got 208. That was a big difference. But still, if you look at the score, we still should have gotten there. And maybe guys like me panicked a little bit too early. But the 3rd of June brings another opportunity. Every day flips a golden coin. It brings new chances, new challenges. And did we learn from the past? That's from a team RCB perspective. I think they have. And we have never been ready, guys. I feel it in my gut. I was just in the lift here in my hotel in Mumbai, and believe it or not, I live on the 17th floor. So as I got in the lift, rushing up for 360 Live, I hit 7. I obviously put my room key there, hit 17, and I waited. And as the doors were closing, someone came in. It was a lady. I didn't speak to her. She came in. She hit she did the room key thing there, and she hit 18. And I just went, oh my, I got goosebumps, I swear. So just the two of us in the lift, and 17 and 18 went up to the respective floors. I don't know if there ever was a sign. I know. It is cricket. The boys will still have to go out there and do their business. But I am, as I said before, quietly confident, and I can confirm my flights have been booked. I will be there. I will be there rooting the boys on. I absolutely cannot wait. It will be my first live game actually attending at this year's IPL. So I'm childishly excited. Guys, let's rewind a bit to, not rewinding, yes, rewinding, but in short term, player of the matches for RCB. They've had numerous player of the matches in this year's tournament. I think 8 of them in total. We will bring that up in a split second. There they are. I'll also pull it up here because I can't see so clearly. I think that first one is that Krunal Pandya. Yes, let me just zoom in here. I'll quickly cover this and I'll close the box again. No, that's not it. Stay tuned. Sorry, apologies. I don't know what. Oh, there we go. Technical issues with Mr. 360. Anyway, so there we have it. 8 player of the matches, and you guys might have to help me because I can't clearly see. Krunal Pandya, that first one. Rajat Patidar. I'm looking at the facial expressions. Rajat again, I think. Full salt. That is Tim David, the Aussie. Virat Kohli, thanks for coming. Welcome, sir. Josh Hazelwood, stalwart. Krunal again against DCR. That was one of my favorite knocks of the IPL. Under pressure. That was a momentum maintainer, keeper. Big one there. Romario Shepherd, literally, I think the game of his life. And Jitesh Sharma maybe tops them all. I don't know. I just kept going from great to greatest. Incredible performance there from Jitesh there to seal the deal for that top 2 spot. And then we had that flawless performance in that knockout match. But 8 different man of the match performances, guys. That is unheard of, in my opinion. I know there was a 7 last night. I think it was GT, maybe MI, I can't remember. Doesn't matter because there's an 8 here. Phenomenal team performance. They've done exceptionally well for the whole squad to chip in, and not just a selective group of players. It's not your usual Virat, Chris Gale winning 4 man of the matches, and the rest of the team is nowhere to be found. 8 different man of the matches. Absolutely incredible. And that, to me, is the cherry on the cake for RCB's season. So that's why I'm quietly confident as well, because I know if the chips are down in that final, someone might just step up. If that guy's chips are down on the day, someone else is going to step up. This is a force to be reckoned with in the final. Believe me, these are guys with confidence that have won man of the matches in this year's tournament, and it's not no easy feat. Alrighty, let's go back to the auction. That's what I was talking about, going back in the past. And I've mentioned this so many times before, but RCB boxed smartly at the auction. What was that, end of last year? Really, really smart play, and we're reaping the rewards now. Look at this bidding, guys. They let Pan go at 11 crores, Arshdeep, Rahul, and Yuzi. They wanted all those players, but at a certain time, they had the discipline to say, you know what? This is out of our range. And if we keep going like that, we are going to end up the same. We're going to get one player winning 3 or 4 man of the matches, and the rest of the team is sort of going to hover around, not know where they fit in. They've decided to go for team play this year, and that's what I love. So they stopped bidding when they went above, and they got Hazelwood, Bhuvneshwar, Full Salt, and Jeta Sharma. And I mean, no fan, no journalist, no cricketer itself can argue with those buys. Absolutely incredible. And well done, Team RCB. Guys, they will be playing in that final on the 3rd of June. It is a special occasion. Virat, 18th season of the IPL, number 18 on the back. I am very, very excited. And let me know if you guys are excited. Before we take questions, please let me know what you think of that final. Who are we going to play against? I'm saying we because I'm an RCB fan. Will it be MI? Will it be Punjab Kings? With MI's performance last night, and we'll cover that game in a second, is it maybe leaning a touch towards them? Or will it be Punjab, who sort of dominated the entire tournament and got a little bit cold towards the back end of the tournament? I don't know. All right, let's take a question. RCB MI final. Now, literally, that's a mouth-watering final. My mouth's watering right now. But do we want that, RCB? I don't know. Maybe that is the toughest team to play against, or the tougher team of the two. Punjab, we just beat now. We beat them in the pool stages. We can be quietly confident with all due respect against them. But remember, these guys, both these teams will be playing in Ahmedabad. So RCB is only traveling there now. Obviously for the last few days they've been there, but they haven't played the game there for a while now. Now, whoever wins in this game tomorrow will have had the experience of playing there very recently. Also, they will have confidence and a bit of momentum of a recent win. Now, RCB's had 4 days off. I don't know what they've been up to, but hopefully they've been up to some good stuff. I'm just playing devil's advocate here, trying to tell you the dynamic and the psychology of this final. It's not just jingle bells for RCB. It will be a tough fight because if Punjab wins, I think it's stacked against them. They would have had the confidence of playing at Ahmedabad and also confidence of beating a mighty MI. If MI wins, it's all about also winning at Ahmedabad. They've got 5 titles under the belt, and also they're playing against RCB, who have stumbled against them in the past in knockout matches. It is mouth-watering indeed, guys, and it's much to look forward to. Let's quickly have a look then at last night's game, MI and GT. What a fantastic game. MI starting like a house on fire. Absolutely incredible play from them. Rohit Sharma got a little bit lucky with a few drop catches, but Sai Sudarshan did what he's been doing the entire season. Oh, sorry, not Sai Sudarshan. Apologies. Johnny Bairstow. Sai did what he did, he's been doing the whole season because he played incredibly well in that second innings. Imagine Rohit Sharma and Sai together. That would be quite a sight to behold. Anyway, Rohit Sharma, Johnny Bairstow. Johnny got flown in, replacing a couple of the players from MI who had to do duties, and unfortunately for them, Bairstow had to replace them. But fantastic knock from him, 47 or 22. And then Sky playing a great knock once again, but not extending. Tilak Varma looked like, where's he been the whole season doing that kind of stuff, batting like a house on fire with an incredible strike rate. 228 seemed like a lot. We saw the usual bravado there from Hardik at the back end, hitting some sixes from the final over, getting hold of Gerald Kutsia. I witnessed that over live, and I was cringing because Gerald was missing his areas. It was really tough to watch. But Hardik doing what he does best, getting Mumbai in a winning position, 228. But was it enough? It was a good wicket, and I spoke about that at the halfway mark in the Geo Cinema studios. I said, it most probably is enough, but is it really? With the opening pair, of Sai Sudarshan and Shubman Gill chasing for that orange cap. Luckily for MI, got rid of Gill very soon, very early, as Bolty got him trapped LBW. And I love that celebration, by the way, of Bolty just going. It was phenomenal to see a little bit of acting there from him. But in came Washington Sundar, 48 of 24, great knock. And the minute Sai Sudarshan went out, guys, it's like the tide turned. And then I got a phone call from my boy from South Africa, and he said, Dad, I think GT is on track. And I said, my friend, my lovely, beautiful little boy, this game is not done and dusted. And you cannot say anything about it until Jasprit Bumrah's overs are done. And in came Bumrah and just decided, you know what, GT, thanks for pitching up today. We gave the fans what they wanted, but it's now time to close the window. This guy's incredible, people. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know what other words to use. This guy is out of this world. Once again, a phenomenal performance from him, bowling under pressure, getting the wickets they needed, getting Washington Sundar, who was the most lethal at that time with the highest strike rate in the team. And Jasper just decided that is enough. We're finishing this game. Credit to GT. They still came close. They played a phenomenal knock. They had a great season with 9 wins. I'm sure their fans will be very proud. But it is the mighty MI peaking once again at exactly the right time. And it's going to be a great eliminator tomorrow against Punjab Kings, another team that's in great form, but lost their recent game. So there it is. It is in Ahmedabad, guys. That's also where the final is going to take place. 1st of June, 7:30 p.m. IST. That's 4 p.m. in South Africa. And now it's all over to you. Please ask some questions. I'm going to ask my team to throw up the most relevant questions, the best ones. What are your views on Mayank Agarwal's addition and performance in RCB? I mean, I played with him. He was still around with the old man when I was playing. I loved his vibe. Maybe he went through a bit of a patch during those days where he didn't believe enough in himself. I always told him, Mayank, you are an incredible player. You're a seriously good player. You need to back yourself a bit more, be a bit freer out there. But knowing Mayank, for those of you who don't, he is quite a sharp guy. He reads a lot of books. He takes things quite seriously. So typically of a kind of player that would analyze things. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it takes generally a little bit longer for them to break through. And for them, it was the case, I feel, in the IPL. But now he seems mature. Arriving at RCB against all the odds, replacing an injured player, and straight away deciding, you know what, I'm matured now. I'm not going to overthink things anymore. I know I'm a smart guy, but I'm going to stop overthinking and I'm just going to let the bat do the talking. Watch the ball, keep my head still, and just enjoy it. Under pressure the other night, fantastic knock, and very, very happy with him. He is there to stay for the finals, and I can't wait to watch him bat. Hopefully, he won't have to bat. Hopefully, Salt and Virat will do business. But you better believe that the final never happens that way, guys. That'll be very unexpected. All right, the most valuable player this season for me in RCB. I don't know. Let's get some votes first. I'm going to pull up the question first, and I want some votes. I'm not going to give it away straight away because I've got someone in mind, but it might be a little bit unpredictable. Let's pull up that question, guys. Where's my team? I saw that question pop up and I want it on the screen, please. I saw something about the most valuable player for RCB. There it is. Austin, thank you. Are you feeling nervous for the third? Yes, I am. We need a pick of you. I will indeed do that. Gail, I don't know if Chris is there. I'll call Christopher just now in a minute. Christopher, Henry Gale, where are you? We want you at the final. I don't know. Remember, he's from the Caribbean. That's a long way to travel to get to India. But maybe he makes it. I will definitely be there and I will post a picture or two. There's the question that I was talking about. Your most valuable player for RCB this year and an interview with Virat. I will try my best. I think Virat will be pretty busy after the game. But if we win, maybe you will be open to doing so. Let's wait and see. I'll keep it for a surprise, guys. My most valuable player this year is Josh Hazelwood. All right, so maybe a little bit against up the stream to what you guys had in mind. But I feel with our team, we looked very bleak and a little bit light in the bowling department. He sort of shapes that bowling department, in my opinion. He's the leader. Yes, Bhuvi is also very experienced, great leader. But with Hazelwood there, Boovie seems a better bowler. Yash Dayal seems a better bowler. The spinners seem to bowl at the right time as well, because we're striking at the right time up front. And if we're not striking, the economy rate is low. So that is why I've gone with Hazelwood. Fantastic find to bring him in. He started a few years back, I think 4 years back. He played his first game for RCB, and very, very grateful we picked him up again. All right, let's move on to Boovie. I spoke about Boovie and their partnership. Ram, thanks for joining us here. Was Bumrah the difference? Sorry, I said Boovie because I saw Boovie. Anyway, Boovie is great. Partnership with Hazelwood. I'll shut that door. Was Bumrah the difference between GT and MI in the last game? I'm laughing at myself. Yes, he was. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. A lot of players played a hand. We think of Rohit Sharma, obviously. He got dropped a few times, so GT let him slip. Tilak Varma played a great hand. I mean, that strike rate really hurts a bowling attack at the back end of an innings alongside Hardik Pandya. That is what put it out of reach for GT, in my opinion. And yet they came close, guys. So imagine they didn't have those impactful knocks of Tilak Varma and Hardik Pandya. It would have been game lost. So in all fairness, GT should have been in that game a lot better if they just held on to their catches. They lost it in the field. Like so many professional cricketers have told you in the past, we lost that game due to a drop catch or two. 2015 World Cup, drop catch or two. Controllable things, right? That's the beauty of cricket. All right, moving on. Bumrah was the difference with the ball in hand. There's no doubt about that. Relive the 2016 final loss or dress up as Mr. Nags. Oh, my word. That is pushing it a bit. Dutch Plunderlinda. Dutch Plunderlinda. Thanks for being a super fan. Really appreciate it. I don't want to relive that. But you know what? Maybe I'll go for that because Mr. Nags is a disaster. I'll go for 2016 final loss because that's something in the past. It's happened. And we are currently in a final. So there's a new chapter about to be written. So I will relive that because I'm happy to live with my scars, take the learning from that. And I think maybe Virat, the last few days before going to bed at night, thinking about, you know what happened there in 2011, 2016, I don't know. 2009, he was there as well. So maybe Virat is reliving it, and I'm not going to run away from it because I was there. And we take full responsibility for what happened in the past. But there's a new chapter about to be rewritten, and I cannot wait for that. Let's talk about the pressure, guys. KMS talking about the pressure. George Kandakar from Kolkata. From a player's perspective, does the pressure of not having won an IPL title affect the team's mindset on the field? Of course it does. I mean, no matter how many times you say it. And I'm pretty sure RCB would have had a team meeting about it, talking to each other like, guys, this is what happened in the past. How do we deal with that? And the coaches will probably say, that is in the past. This is what we have now, and that is the right approach. But obviously, there are players that were there before, like a Virat and maybe a couple of others, and that will relive those moments. But it's up to them to sort of let go of that. And also up to the new guys, the youngsters, the Josh Hazelwoods, not a youngster, but a youngster at RCB, maybe in the midterm with regards to senior players. It's up to them to go, you know what, Virat, it's okay. We've got this. We're going to carry you. We're going to help you. If you're struggling, we'll be there for you. If you're going well, we'll lift you even higher. So, I mean, the way the teams played this season is unlike any other season than I've seen before. And that's why I feel this season is different. And that's why I feel it's written in the stars. Time will tell, guys. The Marvel Zone. I see you're back. Bring Marvel Zone back up. What bowling strategies should PBKS adopt to counter MI's strong batting lineup? For Punjab, I don't know, to be honest. They're fresh off a loss, guys. And they had to travel now to Ahmedabad. I don't know where they are at the moment. What I do know is they have Ricky Ponting there. They have Shreyas Iyer. Will Yuzi be fit? I don't know because they missed him in the last few games. There are some integral parts of their campaign that need to come together. I feel that the odds are stacked against them. There's no doubt about it. And they're up against an MI side who is batting like men possessed. They all seem to be in form all of a sudden. Very, very dangerous in that middle order. They've got guys that can clear the boundary at will. So it's definitely stacked against Punjab Kings, but maybe they like to play it that way. Maybe they want to be the underdogs and say, you know what, we've been carrying this thing the whole tournament. Now you be favourites for one game, and let's see how you control the pressure. But bowling strategies, guys, it's super tough. It's up to the analysts to come up with certain plans against each individual. What I can say is Punjab be better in the field than GT was. Incredibly important. You're playing in Ahmedabad, and be better than GT was in the field in Mulampur. That's the long and the short. I won't go into details with regards to bowling strategies, batting strategies, game plans. All I'm saying is it's a very small margin that win you knockout games. And GT wasn't good enough in the field yesterday, so can you be better? Thanks to Marvel Zone. Much appreciated, guys. I'm not going to be much longer. I'll take a few more, and then we're going to sign off. Who do you think should qualify for RCB to win the final? I sort of touched on that earlier. So the mouth-watering final that all fans want to see will be RCB and MI. There's no doubt about it. That will also be the tougher test for RCB. Psychologically, having lost to them in the past, in knockout matches, MI getting the better of them when it mattered most in the past. MI with 5 titles, RCB with 0. It's the Rohit Virat thing. I mean, the two mighty men up against each other. My Biscotti against the Hitman. I don't know if I want to see that. But if you want to win a trophy, if you want to be the IPL champions, maybe you want it the hard way. So I am sort of hoping for MI, even though my predictions, if you remember, a while back was Punjab and RCB in the final. So I'm going to go for a win-win here for me. I want MI because that'll be the ultimate final, and RCB needs to overcome their demons if they want to be IPL champions and if they want to go 2, 3, 4, 5 very quickly. But I predicted Punjab Kings not long ago, so it's a win-win for me. All right, one more super fan question, and then I'm going to leave you guys because I'm out of breath here in the heat and the humidity of Mumbai in the backdrop here. Kamalika, thank you very much, my beautiful super fan. Thanks for joining us. We know that home is where the heart lies. But would you say India is like a second home and it has a bit of your heart? Well, you're hitting some string there, Kamalika. Thank you very much for asking that beautiful question. There's absolutely no doubt. Just reading through that question already got a little lump in my throat. You know me, Kamalika. I love this place. I love every city. I love every town. I love all the people, especially, obviously, the Bengaluru people. I'm not allowed to say those words, even though it crossed my mind. Now you know what I'm talking about. You can write it in the comments. What I was just thinking about. RCB. Is it our time? We'll wait and see. For Kamalika, thank you very much for that beautiful question. I love India. I love the cuisine. I love the people. I always have fun over here. And I want to thank each and every one of you, especially from India, for adopting me as another child of yours. It's great to be back in India. I'm looking forward to that final. I absolutely cannot wait. Virat, go well, my biscuits. I'll be rooting for you. And all of you out there, I hope you enjoyed this IPL. It's certainly been a lot of fun. There's been a lot of excitement, a lot of entertainment. Will you be in the dugout? I don't think so. I think it's on the table, but I don't think it's my place, people. I played for RCB for many years. Feels like my second home, Bengaluru. But those guys have been together now for 3 months. They mean all business. I'm not going to sit there and be a distraction. Because some guys might feel obliged to come and greet me, even though they want to focus on the game. I'm going to have to give Virat hugs there, and just it's not going to work. I'm going to sit in the stands like any fan would do. I think I'm going to be doing some work for Geo Cinema, Star Sport, Hotstar. So I'm looking forward to that, and keep an eye out for me. I'm going to be having a lot of fun. All right, guys, have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the last couple of days. Enjoy tomorrow's game. It's going to be a great encounter between two mighty teams, and we'll wait and see who's going to be facing off against RCB in that final. Not only season 18 and jersey 18, the final dates adds up 18 as well. That's funny. I won't go that far. I'm talking about little personal experiences, like me eating 17 in the lift today, and I'm like, oh, I haven't realized that I'm actually living on the 17th floor. And then the lady's literally stopping the door, and I like to be a gentleman, so I'm helping her to get in. I'm like, you're welcome. And I just I never look at people in a lift, but it just caught my eye on the right. I saw the light go on, and it was true as hell 18. So 17 and 18 together in the lift going up, and I'm going to be at the ground. So I stood in the lift there, and I had a semi smirk, and I got goosebumps. But I don't believe in superstition. I'm just talking about little things. And maybe I want it so badly for the guys that your mind is sort of programmed to see things like that. Maybe it's all just a hoax. I don't know. But what I do know is RCB is ready, and I'm looking forward to it. Guys, thanks for joining me on this Saturday. Buckle up for tomorrow's game. Buckle up for Tuesday's game. It's been a great IPL, and it's an absolute honor to be here in India right now. Thanks for joining me. Follow me in social platforms as per usual, and I will be catching you guys once we know who the champion of IPL 2025 is. Follow me in socials because I will also post there. Take care. Lots of love. Bye now.